The storms around us may be caused because of our disobedience as the chosen ones. God chooses Jonah. God tells him, arise up, go to Nineveh. The next verse begins to say that Jonah rose up and he went to Tarshish. Exactly the opposite. How many times do we listen to God's word, keep going away? Maybe in times like these are desperate measures. God is asking the church to stop. Listen to me. The storms around us may be caused because of our disobedience, God's chosen ones. The ability to make a choice is given to you and me. But the ability to choose your consequence is not yours. You and I, God gives the ability to choose. When He says something, we can choose not to obey, to disobey and yet live in this world. Yes, but the consequence of all of that is not yours. Jonah chose to disobey. He had to go on that boat and the storm hits the boat. But even in this, can you see God's love? God's love is that the storm will come, but the boat is not broken. His provision, His favor rests on Jonah, even in the midst of storm. God's chosen vessel for today is you and me, the church. And the word of the Lord comes to us today through us. In 2 Chronicles chapter 7 and 14, we all have heard this. God speaks to Solomon, the king of Israel, and he tells about Israelites who have sinned over and over again and in the danger of facing the plagues. If my people who are called by my name will just humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sins and will heal their land. Oh dear Jonahs of 2020, God is calling you and me to take ourselves and to look through the eyes of God. We are called to do what we are called to do as God reveals. As individuals, as a church at large. The storms of our lives could be the very times God is talking to us and we are not listening to Him.